Excuse me. I'm looking for my wife, Sheridan Lopez Fitzgerald. Well, where is she?
Oh, I don't know, sir. She's not my patient. Try the nurse at the front desk.
She's gone. Where could Sheridan be?
Anything I can help you with, Antonio?
Yeah, where the hell's my wife?
Oh, calm down, son. She's with her doctor.
At this hour? All right, where are they?
One of the therapy rooms, I suspect.
Therapy? Nobody told me anything about any therapy tonight. Why don't you tell me what's going on, Alistair?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Antonio, don't let that Latino-Irish temper of yours get the best of you. It's a good thing Sheridan's not in her room. You'd only upset her.
I'm gonna be fine, but I want to see my wife. I want to know that she's getting better.
Of course she's getting better. But it doesn't happen overnight. At this very moment, I imagine Dr. Ackland is helping her express her conflicted feelings about you and your brother Luis. If you want your marriage to my daughter to get back on track, let the doctor do his job so that Sheridan can clear her head.
Did you hear that? That sounded like Sheridan.
In this great big hospital with God knows how many patients, you're clearly a man in love with his wife, but I sincerely doubt that was Sheridan's voice.
No, that sounded like Sheridan. What are they doing to her in here?
Hold on there, Antonio. I'm quite certain that wasn't Sheridan's voice.
You know what, you keep saying that, but how in the hell would you know? You haven't even spent any quality time with your daughter lately.
True enough. A sad fact of life that I intend to correct in the future. However, I know that couldn't have been Sheridan because I just passed the woman who was screaming. She's in one of the rooms down the hall. I was concerned enough about her that I asked the nurse what was wrong. Apparently, the poor thing suffers terribly from migraines.
No, that sounded like Sheridan. I'm gonna find her.
And shorten her session with Dr. Ackland for no good reason? I would have thought you'd want to hasten her recovery, not keep her confined in here any longer than necessary.
Of course I don't want to keep her here. I'd like her to be at home.
Then why not let Dr. Ackland do his job?
Why do the lights keep flickering?
Faulty wiring, no doubt. I'll have to increase my endowment to the hospital so they can bring the electrical system up to standard. Why don't you go on home now? I'll tell Dr. Ackland you'll be back to see Sheridan tomorrow.
No. I'm not going anywhere until I see my wife.
Of course, I understand how difficult this is for you, but your wife really does need some time alone if she's ever to rid herself of her demons.
I don't think she's ever going to get over the loss of that baby.
Oh, I think she will with the appropriate medical treatment. I can't tell you how much I admire the courage you've shown in doing the right thing for my daughter.
I just hope so.
Oh, there's no question. From everything I've seen, Dr. Ackland's therapy is amazingly effective. You could almost call it electrifying.
Antonio.
What are you doing here? The nurse's desk has specific orders not to let you in here.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about the orders. Nothing's gonna stop me from seeing Sheridan.
Why? What concern of this is yours?
I'll tell you something, Antonio. Something weird is going on with Sheridan's therapy.
I thought something was as well, but you know what? I'm not really concerned about it anymore.
Why? Was she back in her room now?
No, she's not. She's in a private therapy session with Dr. Ackland.
Yeah, what exactly does he do to her in those sessions?
What do you mean, what does he do to her? You make it sound like he's doing some kind of medieval torture on her.
Yeah, how the hell do I know he isn't?
Listen, why don't you quit trying to be a knight in shining armor to my wife? Maybe you're just scared that when Sheridan gets better, she's going to realize that she wants to stay married to me.
No, I'm not scared of that at all. Because I know that Sheridan loves me. I think you know that too, don't you?
Well, you know what? If you're so sure about that, why don't you give Sheridan some space? Why don't you let her clear her mind? Or maybe you feel threatened about that too. Maybe you don't want her to make an honest choice between me and you.
There's nothing I want more than for Sheridan to be well. Are you just mad because Sheridan chose to be with me?
I'm the one she loved enough to marry her.
Yeah, I already explained to you how that happened. Now look, Antonio, I'm sorry that you were hurt, okay? But the fact is, Sheridan is going to be with me, okay? And nothing or no one is going to keep us apart.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll see about that.
Yeah, you're damn straight we will. You know, I'm just sorry you're taking out your own insecurity on Sheridan by keeping her here.
I'm keeping her here because this is how she's going to get better. Now, you may not agree with that, but the doctor does, and so does her father.
Her father? You know, Alistair doesn't even give a damn about her. You know, in fact, he's tried to kill her more times than I can even count.
Come on, Luis. Yeah, the guy may be cold and Luke, but it's his daughter we're talking about. I mean, he's not going to try to hurt her.
You know, you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Sheridan. Now do you believe me? Huh? Now do you believe that Alistair has his own daughter's best interests at heart?
She looks terrible.
Sheridan. Sheridan, can you hear me? What have they done to you?
Sheridan, I'm here. Okay? You're going to be all right.
What the hell would you know? Look at her, Antonio. She looks half dead. You know, I'm telling you, something's going on around here. I'm gonna find out what it is.
Oh, well, you know what? Not from here, you're not. I want you to take a good look at her because you're the reason that she's in here.
The hell I am.
The truth is you haven't given Sharon a moment's peace since she was rescued from being kidnapped. You've been hounding her 24/7. Nobody's had any time to spend with her. Not me, not her friends, not her family.
That's because Sheridan wanted to be with me.
No, Luis, Sheridan was so weak, and all you did was play on her vulnerability. That's it.
You know, if you believe that, then
Well, I
you're
believe it. You're the one that's got the slanted view here. All you've been doing is playing on the trauma that she's been through. That's why she still thinks her best baby's hers.
Who's selling you this bill of goods, Antonio? Who's telling you that Sheridan staying in this hellhole is the only thing that's gonna make her better? Because if it's Alistair, then you better take a good long look at what's in it for him. Because he does not have Sheridan's best interests at heart. In fact, it's quite the opposite. He just as well see Sheridan dead.
Looks like the one brother's on to you, Mr. Crane.
Do I look worried to you? It's too late for Luis to come to Sheridan's rescue this time. If Sheridan hasn't already lost her memory completely, a few more shock treatments will surely do the trick.
So if you love Sheridan as much as you say you do, then help her. You're the only one who can save her, Antonio.